remember that old radio by the window, crackling songs from places we'd never been. We were broke, but laughing like we won the lottery. Dreams packed in a car with a quarter tank left. Street lights blinking like they knew our names. Every mile felt heavy, but we kept driving on. Your hand on the dash, mine on the wheel, believing there was more than what we'd been given. They said the world was hard and didn't care, but every note we played proved them wrong. If love's a fight, we stayed in the ring, bleeding hope, still singing along. These songs lift us higher when the night gets long. They teach our hearts how to be brave and strong. With freedom in the chords and fire in the sound, we fall, we break, but we don't stay down. Love keeps calling through the noise and pain. We rise together again and again. This beat, this truth, this fire inside. It's more than music, it's how we survive. I've seen strangers cry with their fists in the air, sweat on their brows, tears on their cheeks. Different tongues, but the same old feeling. When the band kicks in on that first big beat. From city balls to open fields, from broken homes to wedding rings. Every story carried by 6 tight strings, proof that hope is a stubborn thing. Every scar got a rhythm now, every loss learned how to sing. When the world tried to shut us down, we turned the pain into everything. These songs lift us higher when the night gets long. They teach our hearts how to be brave and strong. With freedom in the chords and fire in the sound, we fall, we break, but we don't stay down. Love keeps calling through the noise and pain. We rise together again and again. This beat, this truth, this fire inside. It's more than music, it's how we survive. So turn it up till the walls shake loose. Let the drums hit hard like a second chance. If this is all we leave behind, let it say we stood, we fought, we danced. I don't need heaven painted in gold, just a voice that says I'm not alone. These songs lift us higher when the night gets long. They teach our hearts how to be brave and strong. With freedom in the chords and fire in the sound, we fall, we break, but we don't stay down. Love keeps calling through the noise and pain. We rise together again and again. This beat, this truth, this fire inside. It's more than music, it's how we survive. When the lights go out and the stage is bare, the melody still runs through our veins. As long as there's a heart that believes, their song lives on, and so do we. There's a radio humming in a late night diner, neon buzzing over coffee gone cold. A worn-out jukebox plays a song from forever, same 3 chords, still doing what it's told. I see a kid with a guitar case dragging the sidewalk, dreams taped together with hope and tape. Every note he's chasing has a reason, every scar is part of the shape. Some songs don't age, they just get stronger. They learn your name, they know your pain. This is timeless. tears fall during a slow piano, right before the crowd starts to clap. On a long road with a bus full of believers, maps marked up with places we've been. Every city leaves a mark on the songbook. Every goodbye pulls you back in. These melodies don't promise easy answers, they just stay when nothing else remains. This is timeless music, fire and truth, saving the broken, raising the roof. It sings of love, of heartbreak too, of getting back up when you're black and blue. From bedroom walls to worldwide stages alive, we're still standing when the chord rings out tonight. Turn it up when the world feels heavy, let the drums hit like a steady heart. Freedom lives in a band guitar string, resilience starts where the hurt did start. We don't run from the pain, we write it down, then we play it back until it makes sense. This is timeless music, power and soul, a hand to hold when you lose control. It crosses borders, it breaks the rules, a simple song changing how you move across the oceans. Every voice ignites, we're still standing when the chord rings out tonight. So let it ring out, let it ring true. Every beat saying I made it through. As long as there's a reason to feel alive, this music plays on, never says goodbye. I learned the chords on a beat up 6-string. Strings cut my fingers, but I kept the time. Friday nights, cheap seats shaking the rafters, lights on the stage like a line drawn in my mind. We sang about love like it might save us, hope in a pocket full of change, ambition taped to a cracked up amplifier, believing the sound could bend the pain. From packed floors, jumping in unison, to a room with just a lamp and a chair. The song stays honest, stays breathing. It meets you wherever you are. From stadium shaking rock anthems to ballads that fall apart in your hands. Every note tells a story of love, of hope, of who we are. When the world gets heavy, just a simple truth. A song can carry you through. From stadium shaking rock anthems to ballads that fall apart in your hands. Every note tells a story of love, of hope, of who we are. When the world gets heavy and breaks us, the melody shows us a way. It heals, it sparks, it keeps us moving, keeps our dreams alive. So play it slow, let it ring and linger. Strong voices, harmonies wide. As long as there's a song between us, the dream survives. I was 17 in a crowded garage, radio humming through blown out speakers, posters peeling, names of bands we swore were gonna save us from ourselves. You leaned on the hood of your old blue car, said love was louder than fear. We believed it then, every word, like it was written just for us. The room was shake when the chorus hit. Hands in the air, hearts wide open. Every scar felt temporary when the drums came crashing in. These songs were built from fire and truth, from broken nights and stitched up dreams. They taught us how to fall apart and stand back up on shaking knees. From love that burned to goodbye tears, to hope that kept us alive. We turned our pain into melodies and sang our way through our lives. Years rolled by like tour bus miles, different towns, same old feelings. I watched you cry in a hospital hall, head on my shoulder saying nothing. The piano played soft in my mind, while the doctor talked too fast. We held on to the sound of each other, like it might make the moment pass. Every anthem we ever leaned on came back when we needed it most. A reminder we were still breathing, still fighting, still close. These songs were built from fire and truth, from broken nights and stitched up dreams. They taught us how to fall apart and stand back up on shaking knees. From love that burned to goodbye tears, to hope that kept us alive. We turned our pain into melodies and sang our way through our lives. Now the crowd is bigger than we imagined, lights like stars above the stage. But it's a quiet drive home after that tells me how far we came. If the world goes dark and heavy, if the words are of my mind. These songs were built from fire and truth, from broken nights and stitched up dreams. They taught us how to fall apart and stand back up on shaking knees. From love that burned to goodbye tears, to hope that kept us alive. We turned our pain into melodies and sang our way through our lives. So let the guitars ring out slowly, let the last note hang in the air. We're still here, still believing in the power of a song that cares. If tomorrow asks who we are, we'll answer in this rhyme. Just a couple of hearts still beating in time. Alarm clock rattles, a nightstand loose, coffee burns, but I drink it anyway. Bills on the counter, red ink truce, another long shot just to make it through the day. The bus pulls up, rain on my shoes, radio playing something from years ago. I look at the faces, tired like mine, all of us carrying what we don't show. Some days feel like pushing uphill in the rain. Every step costs more than you plan, but there's a fire still holding its place deep in the callous part of my hands. I'm still standing at the end of the day, bruised but breathing, learning to stay. When the weight of the world tries to bend my spine, I bend, not break, I take my time. Hear my heart hit loud like a drum. I'm not done, no I'm not done. I fall, I rise, I find my way, still standing at the end of the day. Broken sign on an empty store says coming soon, but it said that for years. I call my mom just to hear her voice. She says, keep going, I know it's hard, my dear. I think about dreams I almost quit, about nights sleeping on the floor. Every scar's got a memory, every memory says I'm more. I've tasted failure, I know its name. It knocks stand at the end of the day, caught but breathing, choosing to stay. When the world comes down with all its weight, we stand back up, we renegotiate. Hearts hit loud like a battle drum. We're not done, no we're not done. We fall, we rise, we find our way, still standing at the end of the day. So when the lights go out and the room feels small, remember every wall you've climbed. You're alive, you're here, you've outlasted it all, still standing. Yeah, still standing in time. Under blazing lights, the crowd's alive and roaring loud. Every chord we strike, a story built on shifting ground. From broken hearts to dreams that climb beyond the fight, we carve these moments deep beneath the city night. And when the world's too heavy for just one pair of hands, our voices rise, holding tight like no one else can. These songs, they're highways stretching far beyond the stars, telling tales of love that heal and hope that fuels our scars. Through every storm and silent tear, ambition runs so deep. In every note, the power grows, the dreams we vow to keep. Guitar strings bending low, like the pulse beneath the skin. Piano keys reach out, let the chorus rise within. Drums like thunder roll, heartbeat in every stride. We're building bridges strong with every sound we like. No need for words that fade when music grabs our soul. An anthem guitar scream and fly, strings reaching higher, painting fire across the sky. In this moment here, every heartbeat finds its place. Music's light is hanging in the vastness of this space. These songs, they're highways stretching far beyond the stars, telling tales of love that heal and hope that fuels our scars. Through every storm and silent tear, ambition runs so deep. In every note the power grows, the dreams we vow to keep. So when the lights go down and silence starts to creep, remember every note's a promise that we'll always keep. I was 21 with a beat-up car, radio humming, miles to go. Hands on the wheel, knuckles white, chasing a promise I barely know. You were leaning on the front porch rail, laughing like the night was ours. Said don't play it safe, don't play it small. You were born for farther stars. The road got heavy, the days ran long, bills on the table, faith worn thin. But every time I thought of quitting, I saw your face and I leaned back in. If the world pushes hard, I'll push harder. If I fall, I get back up again. Love's the fire in the engine and the dream keeps pulling me in. I'm still standing at the starting line with a heart that refuses to bend. I'll run this race till the last light fades. I was built to endure, built to believe, built to begin. Late night shifts and cold coffee cups, strings on the guitar cutting skin, drums in my chest like a marching band. Every note just pulled me in. You held my jacket in pouring rain, said this fight's worth the pain. Your name written in every song, like a vow I won't explain. Some days broke me down to bone, some nights I stayed at the ceiling fan. But hope kept tapping my shoulder, saying stand up, you can. If the world pushes hard, I push harder. If I fall, I get back up again. Love's the fire in the engine and the drink is pulling me in. I'm still standing at the starting line with a heart that refuses to bend. I'll run this race till the last light fades. I was built to endure, built to believe, built to begin. I remember why I started here. All the strength that loving brings, no crown of gold, no easy win, just truth in every scar. I don't need a perfect ending just to know who we are. pushes hard, I push harder. If I fall, I get back up again. Love's the fire in the engine, and the drink is pulling me in. I'm still standing at the starting line with a heart that refuses to bend. I'll run this race till the last light fades. I was built to endure, built to believe, built to begin. So turn the amps up, let it ring. Every mile, every bruise, every win. I'm still standing at the starting line, and I do it all over again. I was counting cracks in the ceiling at 3 a.m. Coffee cold, bills stacked like a bad hand. Radio low, just to keep me company. Every mile I drove felt heavier than me. I learned quick how the world can test you, push you hard when you're already bent. But there's a fire in the simple things, like a note that says don't quit yet. I've been down on my knees on a concrete floor, asking heaven for a little more time. Every scar's got a story to tell, and it's right in mine. These songs are built from broken days, from love that stayed when it could have walked away. We turn the pain into something strong, turn a long hard road into a sing-along. When the lights go out and the crowd's gone home, I still believe in the words we know. Through the hurt and the healing we carry on, yeah, these songs keep us still standing. I saw your face in the rearview rain after every fight we survived. You held my hand at the worst of times, said we're more than just trying to get by. We danced in the kitchen to a beat-up tune, burned in a laugh like kids again. Life didn't get easier overnight, but love taught us how to bend. There's a truth in the sound of a worn-out chord when it rings through your chest just right. It reminds you who you really are when you lose in the fight. These songs are built from broken days, from love that stayed when it could have walked away. We turn the pain into something strong, turn a long hard road into a sing-along. When the lights go out and the crowd's gone home, I still believe in the words we know. Through the hurt and the healing we carry on, yeah, these songs keep us still standing. So turn it up till the walls can feel it, let the drums hit like a steady heart. Every voice joins, no one alone now. This is where the healing starts. If you're tired, if you're barely holding, let the guitar say what you can't say. Yeah, we're alive in this moment together, and we're not done yet. These songs are built from broken days, from love that stayed when it could have walked away. We turn the pain into something strong, turn a long hard road into a sing-along. When the lights go out and the crowd's gone home, I still believe in the words we know. Through the hurt and the healing we carry on, yeah, these songs keep us still standing. So here's to the nights we barely survived, and the mornings we chose to try again. If your heart's still beating, you're alive, and these songs will carry you till then. vinyl and radio nights, hands on the dashboard chasing far-off city lights, posters on the wall, lamps buzzing in a rented room. We played it loud to feel alive, to make the fear move. Every chord felt heavy, every line cut clean. Love and breakups written in between. We carried our scars like a well-worn tune, hoping someone out there felt it too. This is timeless music, burning in our bones. Rock anthems and ballads, turning pain to gold. From heartbreak to freedom, we rise and we fall. Still playing through the years, still giving it all. I've seen your face in a crowd, hands in the air, singing every word like it pulled you somewhere. Highways crossed oceans, strings broke, drums crack, but the beat kept us moving, never looking back. We were broke on a Monday, kings by Friday night, living for the moment when the stage lights bite. If love left a mark, we wrote it down, turned the hurt into a sound that traveled around. This is timeless music, burning in our bones. Rock anthems and ballads, turning pain to gold. From heartbreak to freedom, we rise and we fall. Still playing through the years, still giving it all. Pianos ring soft in the back of the hall, strings lifting up what words can't call. I've lost, I've learned, I've stood back up. Every broken promise poured into the cup. If the world feels heavy and the night feels long, there's a place you belong inside this song. This is timeless music, power and emotion, strong enough to carry us across the ocean. Love on the line, resilience stands tall, still playing through the years, still giving it all. When the amps go quiet and the crowd goes home, these songs keep breathing, they're never alone. From one small room to stages worldwide, timeless music lives on, right by your side, right by your side. I was 20 in a roadside bar, jukebox leaning while showing scars. The band was late, so we played it loud. Old record spinning, lifting the crowd. Your hand tapped time on a chipwood table. Every song felt heavy but able to say what we never could out loud. Love and trouble in a small town sound. We learned the truth from cracked six strings, how a simple chord can make you feel things when life hits hard and pulls you apart. strings it out last time. Power and pain in every line, from broken hearts to open skies. We sing it all, we survive. Rock anthems, slow burns, battle cries. Freedom running through every rhyme. This music carries us, yours and mine. Strings that out last time. I saw you years later on a bigger stage. Lights were bright, but you hadn't changed. Same old fire in your eyes, same true notes cutting through the noise. Crowds from cities I can't pronounce, hands in the air, stomping the ground. Different lives, same release, all of us there just trying to breathe. The piano fell like honest rain, drums hit hard like a passing train. Guitars crying and standing tall, teaching us how not to fall. These are strings that outlast time. Power and pain in every line, from broken hearts to open skies. We sing it all, we survive. Rock anthems, slow burns, battle cries. Freedom running through every rhyme. This music carries us, yours and mine. Strings that outlast time. There were nights I almost quit, heart worn down, faith worn thin. Then a song came through the speakers, made me feel a little stronger. It said love can hurt and heal, said stand back up, said feel what you feel. No chains on a restless soul, just keep playing, let it roll. These are strings that outlast time. Power and pain in every line, from broken hearts to open skies. We sing it all, we survive. Rock anthem.